Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Tim Spiers. We're looking at the midfield today, Tim, and what do you make of the midfield this season at Wolves?
It's been a problem, I think. They've got plenty of them. They've got every position covered: centre midfield, right wing, left wing. But lack of creativity has been a massive problem. I know we've spoken about lack of goals a lot, but it's not like the strikers were missing chances.
No.
You know, the problem was coming from midfield. After Jordan Graham was injured, there was very little coming from either flank, really. It was a problem, but like I said, they've got so many. You wonder if it's a position that they'll look to strengthen this season. Jacket's certainly not been talking about wanting to bring any midfielders in. But for me, I think he probably needs a couple. What's
the latest on Kevin McDonald? Obviously signed a new contract, but then found himself out in the cold towards the end of the season.
Such a bizarre season for McDonald. He was in and out of the team at the start, issues with his contract. Then he signed the contract. Happy days. Everyone delighted, player delighted. Produced his best form in the Wolves shirt for me, albeit over the space of 3, 4, 5 games.
Yeah.
And then really tailed off. And then since January, when Wolves kind of switched the style to a more defensive style to make us hard to beat, he had a more withdrawn role. It didn't suit him. He wasn't playing very well. A couple of disciplinary issues on the field, a couple of silly bookings, kicking the ball away, things like that, chatting back at the ref a lot. And then all of a sudden he's dropped.
Yeah.
And we don't see him for 2 months. Rumours of a fallout with the manager. I'm absolutely certain of that they've had a big disagreement. The player himself seems to be in the dark as to why he's not playing. And then another U-turn at the end of the season. Jacket turns around and said he wants him to stay, come back and fight for your place. It looked for all the world that he'd be off in the summer. So it's an odd one, but I think if he wants to stay, they've got to keep him and they've got to get the best out of him. You ask any player here, they will tell you he's the most technically gifted player at this club. You've got to get the best out of him. He's got 3-year contracts. Jacket wants him to knuckle down, work hard, get his place back in the team. But I think getting the best out of him is key next season, because he's the fulcrum that makes Wolves tick.
Let's have a word on Jordan Graham. Obviously came into the team and was an absolute breath of fresh air, and Wolves were right on the up, weren't they, when that injury happened, and it's such a shame for someone who's so talented. It looks like he's got the world at his feet.
Yeah, I think Jacket played it quite well. He didn't send him on the pre-season tour to France. He really held him back. I think that's possibly, that's what Graham needed. He needed that kind of carrot stick mentality. Went out to Oxford on loan, did brilliantly. Came back,
incredible.
The purplest of patches, 8 assists in 11 games. He was absolutely tearing this division apart. And then that injury was just incredible luck. Wolves really missed him. We're hearing he might be back as early as September or October. But with Zyro out as well, you've got to be thinking that they'll need to bring a left winger in. Hopefully on loan. Hopefully someone who's ready to play in this division, not like Ojo, who struggled to adapt to Championship football. And then on the other flank, you've got James Henry and Jed Wallace. I think they're covered there. I think they might be looking to bring in an attacking midfielder to kind of push Dave Edwards in that kind of role. I think they need someone more creative with really good technique and who can find the back of the net in that position. I think they need a kind of an old head in the middle to really pull it all together. Look what Joey Barton did at Burnley this year. Their player of the season, experienced head who knows this division, who can calm everyone down and be a leader in the middle. Someone with a decent passing range who's not afraid to put their foot in. I think that's who they need. We've seen it here with Alex Ray and Paul Ince in the past. That kind of player will make the world of difference to Wolves. They've got McDonald. They've got a lot of 21, 22, 23-year-olds. We've got Lee Evans, Jack Price, Connor Cody, and George Saville. They're all developing footballers. I think they're all worth keeping. I think they'll all come on.
Yeah.
But I think you need someone else in the middle to bring it all together. And then you need a bit more creativity from the flanks.
Yeah, interesting one with the midfield. We'll see how that develops throughout the summer. Make sure that you log on to expressandstyle.com tomorrow and we'll have the forwards for you.